Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/Agent Academy. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle or MP3 player. And now, welcome to the Agent Academy.
Downloading latest intel package. Welcome back. I was getting worried about you.
Agent Academy, episode 37, recorded on October 24th, 2018. I'm Agent Soho.
And I'm Agent Goonie Guy.
And Agent Zelibeli will not be with us tonight, but we do have much to talk about. Some people are watching Ingress, the animation, early. Also, Prime Beta invites are rolling out. Several agents received an email from P.A. Chapeau that led them to the Dunraven Foundation. Is this the beginning stories or the beginning stages of the Ingress Prime storyline? Much, much more coming at you from Agent Academy.
I guess that's where we should play the thing, right?
Play what thing?
The intro.
Oh, I thought you meant the sound effect with the kids that go, yay!
Yeah, the board's not working right now for some reason.
Okay.
I was trying to figure that out while you were hamming it up.
I was passing out ham. If anybody's hungry, I still got a little bag of ham in my back pocket. It's a weird place to keep it, I know, but it keeps it warm.
You keep ham in your back pocket?
Yep.
That's weird. I keep Spam in my back pocket.
Especially when I'm asleep in bed, I pack it full of ham. I'm weird like that. So you want to talk about what's been going down?
Do what?
You want to talk about what's been going down with Goonie Guy?
Yeah. So, let's see. What do we had the? Did we have the Global MU Challenge before or after last episode? I guess it was after last episode. Was this? Wait, no, was it?
No, yes,
weekend
it was
before
after.
last.
Because we talked about, we went to lunch the other day, right? And talked about it. Time is kind of.
Was that before or after? So the time's been all jacked in my head because of Halloween. I've been working on some stuff in work. I don't think we talked about it during the show with you because you were gone anyway. So I went, and I don't know if I talked about it, so I'm going to talk about it. I'm repeating myself if you didn't hear last week's episode. But I went to Tennessee. So I hit Tennessee, which is north of me about an hour and a half. I went that far. And then I went over to Gunnersville, which is on the other side of Huntsville from us. And then back to the other side of Huntsville. So I basically spent from 5:30 in the morning till I got home about 10 at night. So that's what? It's about 16 hours, something like that.
Whew.
Driving, making fields, and taking down stuff, and it was pretty cool. Even though we lost the global, or at least the Enlightened lost the global MU challenge. But I'd love to hear more stories from agents about what did you do for the global challenge if you weren't at the anomalies. And I know we talked about what it was going to be, but the global challenge was basically just a delta between two measurements they were taking for how much MU was on the board for your faction, and whoever had the most MU with that delta won. And it was Resistance won that. And so I guess we'll get more into what happened a little bit in the anomaly during the sit rep. But so I did that, and with the 1.5 AP they were giving out for that, I am now less than 1 million from 15. So I think I'll be able. My goal is to get to 15 during the hopefully they do the 2 weeks of double AP for the the year thing, which will probably, my guess, be the release of Prime too, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they'll do triple AP. Maybe they were testing triple AP out at the Anomaly sites to see how that would work and go. And so maybe they'll do triple AP during that. Everybody send Andrew Krug a message that says, "Hey, please do triple AP for the anniversary," right? Or don't. Maybe he doesn't like that. Maybe he'll be like, "Screw y'all, half AP."
Half.
Which would suck. So besides that, I've just been working on the toxic waste dump with a toxic spider for Halloween.
Nice.
And so I'm probably going to cut this episode short because I need to go out and continue to paint and grate stuff some barrels and make goop. And this was all, the sad thing is this was all in a attempt to have a very green Halloween like scene that's not mean, if you know what I mean, Gene.
So is it like, do you have goo, like real like liquidy?
I was thinking about making some like goo, but I don't have any goo. But what I did is I used great stuff like gap filler that you spray and it like bubbles up and gets real big.
Oh, that's great.
So
okay.
I've done that around like the edge of the canisters and letting it drip off, and then I'm gonna kind of spray paint that green. And
That's
what I did is
idea.
I did like one layer, and then I had some green lights. They're just those little LEDs. They're just battery powered. So and they were real cheap. They were like $1.50 at the dirt cheap store thing. I embedded that in the goop and then sprayed another layer over it. So, and then I'll spray paint that with some glow in the dark and some fluorescent green. And then when the lights are on, it should kind of light it up a little bit. But from inside, right?
Right.
So,
okay. Yeah, from the interior.
Yeah. So, and then I got a bunch of green candy to give out.
Really?
Like that was the goal, green candy. But then I found toxic waste candy, and I had to go that route as well. So, my plan's kind of, I don't know. The green is going to be there, but there's going to be more toxic stuff. Oh, also doing balloons that I'm going to fill with helium and put the green glow-in-the-dark light sticks in, and then just have them like up in the air real high. So it's just like this green sky kind of thing. I'm going to make my own field above my house, physically.
Sweet.
And then I also wanted to say a big thanks to Dewey J. Last week when I uploaded the episode, I forgot to do one thing, which made everything look like it was active, except for it did not put the podcast into the feed itself. So Dewey J let me know, and then he tested it after I'd put the fix in, and it's there. So if you didn't get last week's episode on the podcast feed, go download it and listen to it. And that's about my week. How about you, Agent Soho? What you been up to?
So the company I'm working for moved again. This time to like a kind of a permanent place, really. So I remember a couple episodes back, I was excited about starting to work at this place because it's like a new little area for me to kind of like conquer. But it didn't have a whole lot of portals. Well, now we moved, and there's like I don't even know how many, 7 or 8 portals right next to me. None right on top, though. Man, that sucks.
Right, you'll have to find something to submit. Get them to make a statue for their business to put out front.
Okay, I'll have to think about this. Get it like one of those big a fountain, right? Like a fountain,
a gazebo.
Yeah,
don't y'all need a gazebo to rest in?
I think so. That's what I need. So anyway, it's just right down the street. Like it's less than a block away is like the edge of the portal. Anyway, so it's pretty cool. So like driving to work or just sitting at the red light, just leaving and coming. It's all green. And the thing is, like, I didn't make it green. Like it's always green anyway. But a year or 2 or 3 ago, this used to just be a super blue area. I used to go over here and blow up stuff and, stir up the nest, a lot just because it was fun. But now it stays green all the time. And then recently, actually, I think tonight I was just looking at it on the Intel map and like there's a hole there. I'm like, what's this? Also, there's like a level 2 blue. It looks like the guy is level 2 himself. And it's like, wait, did you do that? Wait, what's going on? So there might be a new guy in the neighborhood, which is actually kind of cool because it's just been green. I've only just been hacking, like hack when I come in and when I leave. I can't field anything because it's already tight. So, but it's a cool area because now I have a ton of gear now. Just like a couple weeks ago, I was all crying because I had nothing. Oh, there's a level 8 right next to me too. So I'm like, glyph hack that sucker at the red light, right? So anyway, so things have been good there. I am excited about all of the greenness, and and that's really it. Just like coming and going.
Farming gear, you getting more gear now?
Getting a ton of gear, and I'm driving a lot through downtown and blowing stuff up. Every now and then somebody will say, "Oh, it's great to see you playing again, Soho." I guess because the things I do don't show up, like hacking.
Yeah,
and
you're outside of their 5K range or whatever they have. Exactly.
So, I don't know. So people are seeing that I'm blowing up stuff and like, "Hey, Soho, how you doing?" And so that's kind of cool. And I feel like I'm getting a lot of AP lately because I'm pretty active every day. Although I haven't really gone out of town or anything because of the new job and all this stuff going on. I started a new company as well. So it's a startup and there's lots of groundwork junk to be done. So that's kind of keeping me busy. But I'd like to make time to do something, something bigger than just, patching up my little neighborhood. So
I've got some ideas.
Oh, I know you have ideas. I just need to find time because you went out. Well, I won't say details, but yeah, you're going out all the time, and I want to do that too.
I want you to do it as well.
So, and that's it. And and Agent Zelibeli's not here, like we said. She will be back probably next time. Actually, a week from today is Halloween.
Ooh.
So we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do if we're gonna record early or late, or during while we're trick or treating. Are we too old to trick or treat?
I'm gonna be handing out toxic waste to the neighborhood kids.
Okay. What if you trick or treated the kids? Like, what if you asked them for candy?
They go up and just go trick or treat, and you hold out a bag, and they're all like reaching a hand in, and you go, "That's mine."
Right?
You're supposed to put in candy.
Do the old reversal.
I mean, that's one thing I wanted to do one year is have like this candy trade thing where it's like you just have a big board with different candies and you change like what each candy's worth, and then kids could like trade in candy they didn't like for the candy they liked.
Oh yeah.
And you could be nice and do it like even or that they get a little more candy for the trade in, or you could be a jerk and like put a little premium on the good stuff so you get more of candy but they get what they like, right?
So it's a trade. So it's like Gazelle. Don't sell it, gazelle it.
Right.
They could call it sugar gazelle.
Or just turn in your toothbrushes and apples here for candy, and they're just like worth two Tootsie Rolls. No one likes Tootsie Rolls.
Nobody likes the freaking candy corn either, man. That stuff's got to go.
I love the candy.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Were you about to defend it?
No, I like candy corn. I'm a freak. Man, I like the candy pumpkins. The candy pumpkins are almost too much at one time, but it's one of those that you can only have like a few of them, and then it's just too much. Then it's too sweet. But if it's just a couple, and then you can bite just the top part off, either the white or the black, depending on if you got the harvest candy corn or the regular candy corn. There's a whole kind of thing that goes along with candy corn. I've got a website and a Twitter if you want to.
And we got a podcast you can subscribe to.
Candy Corn Podcast. Bank, bank, bank. So what is your favorite candy?
Mine, I don't really like candy. I don't know if I have a favorite because okay, well, if I had to choose a favorite, it'd be something with peanut butter because I love peanut butter.
Like Reese's. Do you consider that peanut butter?
Yeah, I would do that. Reese's, yeah. Reese's peanut butter cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I like it. Butterfinger, that's another peanut butter. Yeah. Anything with peanut butter. Huh. Yeah.
I'm like probably like a meth addict because I love all the really like sweet, sugary, like Nerds are like some of my favorite.
Oh man, I can't handle it.
And then
my
cheeks
sting. Like I got these muscles in my face that just contort, and I'm like, ow, it hurts. I can't have anything sweet. I don't know what it is with my face. It's not my teeth either. My teeth are fine. It's just some muscles in my face tighten up when I have something sweet.
It's because you're already too sweet.
Oh.
We're gonna turn the show off. We gotta go. Anyway, so sounds like you had a fun week, and we're gonna fun and busy, super busy. Yeah. Hopefully we can do an op soon.
Yeah. It's been a while. It's been too long. I'm
gonna see if this works. Situation report. Why is it not working? Oh, that would be right.
Situation report.
There we go. For some reason the volume got turned all the way down.
Oh, okay.
That's cray.
So I'm
glad I figured it out.
We got all kinds of stuff in here, and more stuff coming at you. I guess we'll say first the beta invites that we mentioned at the top of the show. That are coming out only for the anomaly participants.
Yeah, Cassandra Prime too.
Yeah. So, and they've already gone out, right?
I believe. I can't. I don't know. Can you say whether you got one or someone else said they got one? Like, is that against the TOS? Because so part of it is the TOS changes added something about betas and I don't know if it's kind of a gray area. So what I've heard and read in places is that a lot of people have been receiving emails that said they were invited to the beta. So that's good.
From what I understood, like I guess it's okay that, the fact of people getting betas that's a fact, but you can't say who. Or if you get a beta invite, I guess you're not allowed to say that, hey, I got one or something.
Right. Can you say, I didn't get one? Wink.
Right. So there'll be a lot of people winking on Reddit and stuff like winky face. Like, I don't know. So look around. Who got one? Who didn't? I don't know. So, but that's cool. I guess you have one if you went. So is it everybody who went to the anomaly?
I see. At one point, they were saying that it was just kind of a random draw from the people who went to the anomalies, and then it was like a random draw between the people who went to the anomalies and hacked the portal that got you in the beta. And then rumor now is that everybody who went got in and got it. So unless someone says, I didn't get it, and then they don't wink at you, then we may have someone who either doesn't check their email or didn't get it. So unless we get confirmation from Andrew himself on this one, I don't think that's anything we can really know for sure. But I assume a lot of people must be getting it. It seems like there's a lot of messages about it around and about the world and different areas. So I'm wondering how fast it's going to be before people are breaking the TOS, right? Like that's, you let a lot of people in. I don't know if they get messages that say, like, if they have to sign an NDA or something once they get it or not, or.
Right. I mean, we saw early screenshots of I guess it was before the NDA or something. Remember, after Camp Navarro and stuff.
Yeah,
and
people filming the screen.
Yeah.
Of them showing it and things like that.
I mean, but I guess if you're caught doing that now, I assume it looks different than that. I guess. I mean, that was a long time ago, so
probably some things have changed. I'm assuming.
You know, because the NDA is kind of like they can press charges if they want to. It's not just like, oh, we ban you from the game. They could actually sue you if they wanted to. I mean, well, you could sue anybody for any reason, really, but
yeah. I think the main thing is that if you shared something and you signed an NDA, you would probably be. I've heard of someone who has been caught doing it, and they were immediately kicked out of the beta, and I believe banned for a month. And now am I going to get banned and kicked out because I don't know if that's beta information or not? Did I just give out beta information?
I don't know. I think it's all. Just
I didn't hear it in beta stuff. So
right, we're just guessing.
You know,
before we get anybody in
trouble. It's not like I'm
signed
anything. We're spiraling. It's spiraling. It's going out of control. We need to move on. So, what we're saying is, if you're in beta, just enjoy it and give feedback where you should, and don't release any info unless you want to send it to my email.
Right. But, yeah. Don't tell us common people.
Don't
as peasants.
Don't be posting it around just everywhere. Just email it straight to me. So that's cool because that means it's coming soon, right? It's supposed to be in November. It lines up perfectly with the anniversary.
Right. Oh, the anniversary, exactly.
And the animation. So we'll go into that. The Ingress, the animation, we'd been saying in the past that it would be out on, I believe, the 18th. And that was posted in different places saying it would be out on Netflix on the 18th. And I think, I swear there were some posts that said in the U.S., but I think maybe some wires got crossed somewhere. Maybe they are waiting for Prime release to actually release that at the same time. I don't know, but it is on Netflix, but only in Japan. So if you want to watch it, and I've watched a little bit of it. Is that break? So anyway, you just use a VPN. Netflix doesn't watch our podcast. I don't think anybody, I don't know. Is that illegal to use VPN? I've heard of people doing it so they can get the Canadian shows or something. I don't know if
I think it is against the TOS of Netflix, but I mean, if you're a paying customer and have been for many years, I doubt they'll care really that much.
Right. But if you want to see it, if you just want to see Ingress the animation, or listen to it in Japanese, or maybe Japanese, maybe you can translate it really quickly. Anyway, you can use a VPN and set yourself in Japan and watch it from there.
Yeah. What VPN do you use, by the way?
NordVPN.
Nord? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I use PIA, the private internet access. Pretty good.
So there's I think there's a free one that you can use, and they may have a Japanese server. It's like Tiger VPN or something, or it's a browser plugin for Chrome. I used to use it to test websites in other countries, so we could see if things were acting right. But apparently I used it too much and they banned me, so I had to go buy one, and so I went with Nord. But so anyway, it's only in Japanese right now. They're working on the subtitles and is it overdubs? What do you call it when they do it in English? When they do the audio?
Just dub. I don't know.
Yeah, dub. When they dub in the English or something we can understand, I guess then it will be on the US Netflix.
Yeah. So and then that we're gonna still do the fun watch with people on the internet thing, sync it up or whatnot. But
yeah, if you have time. Do you have time for that kind of thing?
I know. I have to just schedule it.
Well, why don't you schedule an op with me?
Okay. Yeah. I have to just schedule.
Yeah, it's on the schedule now, dog.
Put it on the calendar. Sorry, it's on the calendar. What is next?
So we were talking about earlier about the tie in the recursion prime. Round 1 went to everybody, or nobody, depending on if your cup is half empty or half full or just has a dribble hole in it. Makes you mad. So everything will be decided in the next set of anomalies, which will be November 17th, I believe, is the next set. Wait, is that the same time as the yearly thing? That seems about the same. I didn't even get that together. So maybe the end of that anomaly, maybe they'll release Prime and it'll be the anniversary stuff.
Like after it's over, after Recursion?
Like as part of the storyline when Hank Johnson goes away and we get the new Hank Johnson and crazy weird stuff and
the alternate Hank or whatever.
Yeah. I wonder if he found a new job yet. Or will they call him back later? Will it be like one of those? Oh, so sad.
Right. This is going down November 17th.
Yeah.
Austin, Texas.
Yeah. And I'll be in Austin, so if you're out there in Austin, come say hi. I'll have some cards and some Agent Academy swag. I'll be glad to hand over and stick on your face.
And one more in America, Salt Lake City, Utah. Other than that, it's all you got one in Romania and Indonesia, Spain, Hong Kong. So
so it'll be interesting to see if they do the triple AP that they did for this last series for that one, and if it is during the 2 weeks of the yearly thing, will it be 6 times AP?
That'd be insane.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
I don't know.
Could they do
crazy.
that? Would anybody be like actually doing anomaly stuff, or would they just be fielding and just blow up stuff?
Ouch.
Because
that'd be nuts.
And apparently, with the new rules for the anomaly, that it was crazy and drastic, and people were very tired at the end because it was like nonstop. Like normally, you get like half an hour break between phases, and this one just went on the whole time, and you were moving a lot. So it'll be interesting to see if they continue with the same rules for the next set, and if people will cry.
Yep. Also coming up is the NL 1331. There's a couple of dates here coming up pretty soon, like tomorrow in Iowa, day after that Kansas, all the way to leading up to November 10th. It looks like that would be like the last time to catch the NL 1331 in November 10th, and then just in time for the anomaly to begin. But the one that's coming here close to us is going to be in Nashville, and that's November 3rd. So
you registered? You going?
It's on a Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Yep. I will be there.
So I need to register. That'd be a good day trip, and then we could work on that one badge
because it's Mission Day and.
Oh yeah,
1 3 3 right? 3 3 1 X B C D.
Right, it's Mission Day. Okay, so I don't know.
Badges.
People,
2 badges.
Yeah. Okay. Things going on, man. Things going on.
And Agent Joey Flanagan. I don't know if that's his true agent name, but said in the chat room that they took part in a recharge room for the last anomaly and their fingers are tired. It was exhausting just pressing buttons. So imagine running from portal to portal.
All right.
So
yeah, at least you got to stay still, but I guess it's probably not too exciting just sitting there in one place, but but you'll get the badge. You'll get the badge for that, which is cool.
Okay, so you heard it here first, November 17th. Ingress Prime. Right? You think?
Ingress Prime on the first day of Recursion?
Well, it'll be the last, right? It'll be the last day of Recursion. It'll be the 17th.
Oh, that's the last day?
Well, it's one day of all the anomalies.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. And then nothing until 2019, so... Yeah, I mean, that is the big day, right? November 17th.
Either that or the announcement for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so hope to see you there. I believe Andrew's going to be in Austin for this one, so I'm hoping to be able to find him. And I was going to mail him this shirt, but I kind of want to see his face when I hand it to him, because it's that one that I got that has all the crazy stuff on it and bio cards. So I'm just going to wait and hand it to him, and hopefully getting him a beer will have him apologize if he... I wonder if he'll put it on. That'd be funny. Be awesome. It's a crazy shirt. I'll get a picture with him if he does. So
for sure.
Lastly, in the sit rep at least, you remember T.S. Morpheus?
T.S. Morpheus.
It was kind of an ARG. They did a bunch of puzzles and stuff to like get lore, and there was you could actually hack a media for it and things like that.
Yeah. I remember that. Okay.
So something similar is going on right now with the Dunraven Foundation. Have you heard of this?
Yeah, this is pretty strange. It has to do with like neuro enhancements or something.
They have a website. Apparently some agents got an email from P.A. Chapeau, which is odd because he hasn't had time to update his website. So how does he have time to send out emails? I'm not sure. But it just had a link in it for the Dunraven Foundation. Dunravenfoundation.net. And if you go to that website, it's got some information about what they're doing. There's a video. But there's also a telephone number. And you can actually call the phone number. Should we do that?
The phone number. What area code?
It's 850. It's a Florida area code.
The Dunraven Foundation is dedicated to optimizing humanity. For option 1, press 1. For option 3, press 3. Your responses were optimal. You may now speak and be heard, potential candidate.
Hi, this is potential candidate Agent Goonie Guy, and I'm here with
Agent Soho.
Agent Soho. We're the Agent Academy, and we would like to find out more about the Dunraven Foundation. So just let us know, email us, or ping us, send us something. How about you send us a message?
Watch us on Twitch.
Signal received. Thank you, potential candidate. If you would like to receive further details by text message, enter your 4-digit access code now. That access code is able to access session file 1. This phone call will now end, and other aspects of the study will begin.
That's really weird. That was freaky. He called it so quick, I didn't even realize all of a sudden they're on the line. I
didn't mean to surprise you like that.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so maybe they'll, I don't know, seek us out. And I like how you just say, email us. You don't leave an email address.
Right, like they'll know.
Like just Google us, man.
They are doing some crazy stuff. They will be able to find my email just by the sound of my voice.
Oh yeah, they're playing around with psychic abilities and stuff, right? Something that has to do with enhancing the human being going forward into the future, and making human beings just better all around. Just better.
Think it's working?
I think it might work. Yeah, maybe. We're rooting for you.
Can you imagine? I'm sitting here trying to fix the board again. Ah, there we go. Fixed it. Okay. So just call the number at the bottom of that site that we posted in the channel. We'll put it on show notes as well. It's dunravenfoundation.net. Also, there's some videos that you can find, and it's kind of cool. It's like a little story. It's like filmed, and someone's getting tested and crazy stuff. And they're being put up on Ingress YouTube, but they're unlisted. So you'll have to search around for them or check the show notes. We'll link to it. You can call that phone number on Dunraven Foundation at 850-600-6357. And then for each of the codes, just put in 1331. So that's 3 times, and that'll get you each of the next responses as well. Oh, spoiler alert! Sorry, I don't know if you were trying to figure it out yourself. Blame me. I'm sorry. I'm a jerk. I wasn't even thinking that maybe someone wouldn't want to know the answers, and I assume there's more. We just don't know it yet. There's supposed to be like 30 videos or something crazy. So if the Dunraven Foundation is listening and would like to give us some information, you know how to get in touch with us. Or maybe you don't. That'll be our test to you. And then we'll, maybe talk about your information next week. If you do that.
Sounds good.
Does it?
Does it really?
Capsule. What's in the capsule? 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 What's in the capsule?
Did your idea make it through that?
No, it's all over the floor. It got destroyed. This is the first time this has ever happened. Oh well. Well, if both of our ideas got destroyed and Zelibeli's not here, we do have one from an agent who listens to the show.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And it might be terrible.
Oh no.
But it might be good too. You never know which way it's gonna lean.
I'm pretty sure you'll think it's terrible no matter what. You're kind of a hater on ideas lately. Maybe this one will turn you around.
Yep. All right. So you want to throw it at us?
Sure. The Riddler says, Agent the Riddler says, just throwing this idea out there. How about additional information on your scanner which shows the number of active agents within your radius? Using the comms distance feature as an example, under OPS button have Res 2, ENL 3, more efficient than having to scroll through comms for this information, and also uncovers agents operating in stealth mode. This could be updated every 10 minutes or so. As we have no res agents locally, we would see instantly if the opposite faction had entered the local area only after they had done some activity, for example, placing a mod or resonator, etc.
Yeah, okay. So this is seeing the level of the people that are in the comms, right?
Yeah. So not their level, but just how many people are there.
Oh, how many people? Yeah, right. Okay. Because I was thinking like it'd be kind of cool to see somebody's level right next to their name, but I don't know if that's like really that's great or not. But yeah, how many people altogether? So you kind of gauge
like the activity, who's there, I guess.
Yeah, that's not bad. A little bit more intel there. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I guess it would have to be after they do something, because I mean, for the most part, that's data you can see on like IATC or something,
right?
So, and if they do some sort of activities, like we have a local that will do this crap to hide their backpack accounts, but we've seen them do it before, and it's how they so like if you upgrade a resonator, it doesn't show. Like, so if you put a resonator on a portal, it'll show, right?
Yeah.
But if you upgrade one, it doesn't. So they'll put one on there and then upgrade it and then flip it before you. So you have to like see, like be paying attention and watch all this happening to see what they're doing. But it's a way for them to get some AP and also upgrade portals without the other side detecting that they're using another secondary account and
that's
to hide
pretty
it.
tricky.
So I don't know. That might give a little more data that someone's doing something like that or something.
You're like, why is there like 4 other people there? And it's like, I know for sure there's only like 4 people there. It's like those 4 people have extra accounts, or something like that. And yeah, you could kind of piece it together. But I don't know, like you said, like if they do things that if it's not being seen, like if you don't do anything that warrants being seen in comms, I don't know that there should be a mechanic that should like call you out and should be like, "Hey, Eric's here." Like I'd be afraid of, like, you couldn't really do anything stealthy. Really.
Right.
So I don't know. It's tricky. It's tricky, man. It's tricky. Just like that candy corn. That's tricky stuff.
So, and it's it's such a like a double-edged sword, because there's like times I want to know the data but don't want other people to know the data. So it's like it's not fair if I can know the data and you can't, unless there's items that you can use to see agents or something. But you probably shouldn't be able to see like their names and stuff, like just maybe their faction and something like that, even if that was okay. There's a lot of stuff to think about there. So it's possibly a good idea, but I think it needs to be thought about, just to make sure it would be implemented properly.
True. Thanks to Riddler. Thank you, sir.
And the Riddler sent in some ideas last week, so thanks for continuing to do that. Keep sending in submissions. Everybody should send in a submission so we can read it out on the air. And it's real easy. You just go to, matter of fact, I'll do it right now myself so I can make sure I'm telling you right. You just go to agentacademypodcast.com. And then you just go to the top of the site. There's a menu, depending on the size of your browser. It may be called a hamburger because it looks like 3 patties stacked on each other. And if you just look under podcast tab, there is a submit to the show. Just go there. There's also a what's in the capsule. You can submit there. You can tweet us, and if you tweet it there, and there's just a form there. You just put in your idea, your agent name, hit submit. We'll get it. It'll actually put it in this form for us, and we'll just see it each week, and it will be there, and it's so easy. And you can also call us.
Are you looking for the phone number? You can just yell real loud.
You can call us at 850-600-6357, and at the tone, just put in 1331 3 times. No, just kidding. That's Dunraven Foundation. Just go to speakpipe.com/Agent Academy and just click the button. It'll record from your browser or your phone, and then we'll have an audio that we will play on the air, which is cool, right?
Yeah. We like it a lot.
We like it a lot. And we've put some passcodes up in the live stream. We'll put them in the show notes too. It's 2 for like level 4 gear and 1 for some level 8 gear. You might have already gotten them if you're in like passcode chats, Telegram channels, and stuff like that. But if not, enjoy the gear. Yeah. So
yeah,
I think we're gonna call the show a little early so I can go paint some more spiders.
Yeah.
Did I talk about the nuclear spider?
No.
Making a huge spider that ate some waste, and it's huge. It's 10 inches, 10 inches, 22 inches. What's that? 44 inches. That's the legs. Each leg will be 40. So that'd be 88 inches. So almost 100 inches wide.
Whoa.
Something like that.
What is it made of?
PVC mostly.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be PVP spider, but then there's a trash can with a trash bag on the back, and then I've got a black pumpkin, like, the orange pumpkins you go get candy in? Little kids trick-or-treat in?
Oh, yeah.
It's the iconic thing. Well, we had a black one of those for some reason, and so I took that, and how the lines are drawn on the side, it comes down perfectly, almost like a spider's head, and the flat part on the bottom I'm going to put 2 fangs on. And so I had these lights, and I put these 2 big red bulbs that just poke out, so I'll be able to turn those on. So I'll get some pictures, and then I'm going to make the legs 2 parts of them furry, and I'm still trying to decide on the colors, whether I want it to be like neon, like it's fluorescent thing or more evil, like black and red or something. But I'll get pictures.
Yeah.
And I will post them to our Twitter, even though it's not Ingressy. I'll try to get some green pics in there and stuff. So
nice. Yeah. Get some of those pics. And then we'll eat the spider when you're done with it.
Yummy.
He says
Hard
PVC,
plastic.
Right? Pickles, vinegar, and cheese.
Yes.
I love that. That's a good combination. That's
I didn't know you love pickles, vinegar, and cheese.
Yep. Big fan. Especially when they're like, when there's a spider involved. It's just like the icing on top.
You'll have to come over and eat some of the pickles. The vinegar and cheese will probably already be, eaten. The kids love that. Yeah. They come trick or treat. Speaking of trick or treating, let's go ahead and give out some candy to our listeners for listening to tonight's episode. If you go to the website, you can enter in this passcode to get the achievement for listening to episode 37 of the Agent Academy podcast, and the code is AA1024185248A.
Yeah, that what he said. So it's like AA and a bunch of numbers in AA.
Yeah, it's the date and the time that I put the code in.
Oh, yeah. Okay. See, they always have meaning. It's very clever. Very clever.
Yeah. Sometimes not much meaning, but right. I've got to do it in a way that I won't repeat one by accident.
Right. Yeah. True
dat.
Yep.
True dis.
Go forth and hug
True
one
dat.
another. Kiss them too. Right on the eyeballs.
Be sure to stock up on your pickles, vinegar, and cheese to give out during this Halloween season.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you won't find it on your house after the kids leave very confused.
Till next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye for now.
I heard Alexa.
That was. I don't know. I never said her name.
Little Wrangler was born. I seen him squirming in the saddle, all wet and warm. Such a change of the form in his very first year. He brings his pony to the gate at the school. Oh, with the feather pens and inkwells and hammered down rules. Trade his pony for an aging mule that rides away without fear. Time machine, new routine. Little Wrangler rides through a passing dream. Time to take the peaceful dreams. A Wrangler space. Bam!
Bam!
We did a little Wrangler in the space. Not too bright to do that.
Cold.
We're gonna tell ghost stories tonight.